Hi, welcome to my channel. My name's Elaine. Today's video is going to be focusing on yoga for your eyes. Now our eyes are getting strained. Mine certainly are, looking at the screen on lots of Zoom calls and classes, and some of my clients have been requesting exercises. So that prompted me to put together a list of things that I think would be helpful to help you take good care of your eyes. The best way to do these exercises is not to have glasses or contacts in when you do them, so your eyes are naturally seeing how they can normally see without the aid of anything. Get yourself into a nice comfortable upright position, maybe a bolster below your hips so that your legs can relax. And then the only other thing you might need is an eye pillow at the end of class if you want to sit with something over your eyes to relax them. So to start with, we're going to do a little bit of blinking. This is very good for bringing a lot of moisture to the eyes if they're dry. So we're just going to blink our eyes very quickly for about a minute. So to start, to move your lids up and closing and opening your eyes. It feels really weird looking at myself as I do this, so I'm just going to look down and just noticing how that feels to blink really quickly. It's a strange feeling. So always remember to do what feels okay for you. And just experience what it's like to blink really quickly. I'll just do another 15 seconds. We have 6 muscles that support our eyes, and we have 1 muscle for our lids. So that muscle is getting worked right now as we close and open our eyes really quickly. And we'll just do 1 more. Good. And then close your eyes and just rest that muscle for a moment. That warm, dark place in front of your eyes, just noticing it and what you might see or not. And then open your eyes. Good. Okay. So that was our first exercise. The next one we're going to do is just a little bit of massage for the area. So I like to take my 2 first fingers to the middle of my eyebrow center and then place it above and below my eyebrows and just stroke across. This can be very soothing to release any tension in the area. Again, always doing what feels right for you. Just bringing a nice sense of length and stretch and release to these muscles. So the muscles of your eyes are there to help keep your ability to focus and see close and far. And as we age, they get weaker and we start to find that we can't see as well, or we start off young not being able to see. So lots of different ways, but 75% of adults lose their sight and vision as they age and wear some sort of device, on their face, whether it's contacts or glasses. So now we're going to just massage the sides, the temples here to release. Again, using those first 2 fingers just to bring a little bit of relaxation to the muscles either side of the eyes. And it is definitely possible to not have to wear glasses. In fact, glasses will make your eyes weaker because the eyes are not having to work anymore. The muscles get more relaxed, and therefore you find that next time you go, you need to get an even stronger prescription. So these exercises done every day in the morning or in the evening are excellent to stop that degenerative effect that can happen. Your muscles of your eyes are like every other muscle in your body. They need to be strengthened and relaxed. And that's what yoga is about, building strength and then flexibility. Good. Okay, so we've done that. And now we're just going to do a couple little pressure points. So bring your index fingers just to either side of your nose, that little dip where your center of your eye is, just press there. And then press the center of your eyebrow. Press the side of your head and press just below like a little clown's tears. Just do that a few more times. Just feeling, these are little Chinese pressure points that help to, again, release tension in the eyes. Good. We'll just do a few more of those. And you can do this for as long as you like, but probably a minute is enough. Just going to do 2 more rounds. Just noticing how these different parts of your face feel, from the softness of your nose to the firmness of your forehead to the softness of the side of your head, and then feeling that bone of your cheek resting just below your eyes. Okay, good. All right, so the next exercise we're going to do is to keep our eyes focused on one place. And I suggest you have something in front of you. It might be a pen on the floor or a point right in front of you. And just keep your eyes completely still and start to turn your head to the right and to the left. So the key here is to keep your eyes from moving and let your head turn. Keeping a nice steady breath and just turning as far as you feel comfortable from side to side. Nice for the neck as well, of course, to do this. Trying to keep the chin parallel to the floor. Just do 1 more. Then we're going to come back to center, and then we're going to lift the chin up and drop the chin down as we stare at that same place. So feel how the eyes drop and then lift as the head moves up and down. So notice that just by trying to focus on improving your eyesight, you're helping your cervical spine to be more mobile, releasing any tension from your neck as you do these exercises. Good. And then we're going to take this into a circle. So you're going to turn the head slowly around as you keep staring at that one place, keeping the rest of the face relaxed. And just observing how it feels to do this. You can make the circles big or small. It's really up to you. And then go the other way. Just do a couple more rounds. Again, about 1 minute for each exercise would be good, depending on how much time you have. And we're back to center. Okay, good. So that's the next exercise. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to move the eyes with the head this time. So this is called Brahma Mudra in yoga. And mudras are just positions we take to affect energy in the body, changes in energy in the body. So just notice, if you close your eyes right now, how you're feeling. What is the weather like on the inside of you at this moment? And then slowly open your eyes. So I'd like you to imagine that there's a semicircle around you on the floor, and you're going to trace that line with your eyes. So taking a nice big breath in, and then exhaling and slowly turning your head all the way with your eyes, all the way to the right, until you're gazing over your right shoulder and down behind you, as far as the eyes will go, really just stretching those muscles to their furthest limit. And then once you've gone that far, start to slowly trace your eyes along the floor as you come back, keeping that chin and chest in line, and then gazing all the way to the left, looking behind your left shoulder, just finding a point just behind you to gaze at, taking another breath, and then slowly bringing yourself back as you retrace yourself to the center. And now we're going to turn our chin up as we keep gazing down. So keep looking down at your nose, maybe at your cheeks, whatever you see, keep looking down. Feeling that pulling action of your eyes. And then just flick your eyes to look up at the ceiling. and start to drop your chin down. Now you will go cross-eyed as you do this. That's completely normal. And you may feel quite a tugging sensation because we don't stretch these, again, we don't stretch and release these muscles very often. So keep staring up, up, up as your chin goes down, down, down. Good. Until you're kind of gazing at what you think is your eyebrows, and then release. And then close your eyes and notice how you feel now. Brahma Mudra is a very calming mudra. It's very centering. If you think about, were you thinking about any thoughts as you were doing that? You may not have been. You may have been very present here because of the focus of your eyes, which are the sense that gives so much information to the brain via the optic nerve. So let's just do that one more time. And this time you know what you're doing and you can relax a little bit more. So again, gazing somewhere on the ground, sitting up nice and tall, easy, steady breaths the whole way. The point of this exercise is really to move slowly and just taking the eye muscles through their full range of movement. Look down behind you, on the right. And slowly trace your eyes so that your eyes and your head move slowly in unison together until they are as far back as they'll go. And again, paying attention to your neck, making sure that feels okay as you do this. And then slowly tracing your eyes back. And immediately trying to gaze down at your nose or your lips as you lift your head up. Keep gazing down. Lift the chin, gaze down. And then flick the eyes and then start to slowly lower your chin towards your chest. You'll see the ceiling disappear and then you'll gaze down. You'll keep trying to look up until it's just something above your eyebrows that you're gazing at. Feeling that tug sensation as you lower your chin all the way down. And then slowly come back. Okay, so closing your eyes for a moment. Just taking stock, noticing any changes, sensations in the eyes. Brahma Mudra is the Hindu god creation, and he has 4 heads, and that's why we move our heads in 4 different directions to represent that. Okay, let's do a new exercise with our thumbs. So taking your thumb out in front of you, pointing your thumb toward the ceiling and gazing at the nail of your thumb, nail of your thumb, and then gazing very pointedly at it, start to bring it slowly towards you. And you might notice that it goes double. So try to only bring it as close to your nose as you can still see it as one thumb. It might get a little bit blurry. So just working and just noticing how far that is. So for me, it's about 3 inches away from my face. I've been wearing glasses since I was 7 years old. And then I got contact lenses when I was 17. And then I had LASIK surgery when I was 43. And then the good eyesight started to go, and then I had to start wearing glasses for seeing close. So I've had a journey with my eyes. I'm sure that you have got your own story too to tell. Let's just do one more of these. Good. And then release. Close the eyes, rest for a moment. And then we're going to move a different direction. So now taking your arms out parallel to the floor. Now I want you to not turn your head, but see if you can see your thumbs in your peripheral vision. So take them back until you can just see them and no more. Okay, good. And then we're going to gaze at a point on the floor and then try to see your right thumb without moving your head. Gaze at the floor. Try to gaze at your left thumb. Down to the floor, right thumb. So you get the idea. So keeping the head really still as you try to pull your eye from left to right. It's really important that we have that stop in the center where we're looking down at something close and then gazing far to our thumbs. So just a couple more. And you should feel this pulling sensation. That's when you're in the right place, really conscious that your head's not moving. And I know it's hard on the arms. You're having to hold them up there, so it's good exercise for the strength of your arms too. Good. And then release. Okay, great. Closing your eyes again for a moment, just noticing what is here, any sensations. And if there aren't any sensations, that's okay too. All right, now we're going to do up and down. So have one thumb at the bottom and one thumb at the top. And again, you want to be able to just see your thumb at the bottom and just see your thumb at the top. So you're really stretching your eyes to have to see and reach that position. So gaze down at your bottom thumb and then up at your top thumb and down and up. And so you go, moving your eyes from one point to the other. Try to keep your head still. It's really tempting to lift and lower the head to make it easier. And if you feel like you're not really feeling a lot, maybe you can move your upper thumb higher so that your eyes have to work a little bit more, the muscles of your eyes, to be able to see that thumbnail. Good. So we'll just do that a couple more times. If your eyes start to water, that's completely normal. By moving the eyes, you're causing more lubrication, and your eye is 99% water. So we want it to be lubricated. We want those tear ducts to work. We want lots of moisture for the eye. And then release. Close your eyes again. I'm going to wipe a little tear away on my left side. Okay, so now we're just going to do a couple of diagonal movements. So I want you just to imagine you're looking up to the top right corner of your eye and then down to the bottom left towards your left thumb and left knee. Gaze up to the right and down, up and down. So making these diagonal movements for the eyes. There are 2 diagonal muscles and 4 horizontal vertical muscles on the eye. So we need to target each one in turn. Good. Now I really feel this in my right eye, which is my weaker eye, as I do it. Okay, and then coming back and closing the eyes for a moment, just noticing anything that you might have be feeling in your eyes, and then open your eyes again and then stare up at the top left diagonal corner and then down to look at your right knee and then up to the left and down to the right, up and down. And moving slowly, we don't want to rush this exercise. We want a nice, steady, slow movement, just like our breath. Again, notice how this side feels. This side is much easier for me than the other one. Just like in yoga, we don't treat our body the same on each side. If you're right-handed, your right side of your body will be stronger because it gets more muscular attention and effort than your left side. And same with your eyes. Okay, good. And then close your eyes and just rest. And we're going to finish with some deep closing of the eyes. So really close them as tight as you can. Press the lids down onto the eyes. Feel like you're really tightly closing your eyes without crunching your eyes. Good. And then open your eyes really wide. And then close the eyes. Press the lids down firmly into the eyes. You'll feel that little sense of pressure as you do that. Breathing easily and comfortably, and then open your eyes really wide. Good. And then one more time, close your eyes, press the lids down firmly. You know, sleep's so important for our eyes, the darkness, that rest that it gets when we sleep each night, to relax the muscles. And then open the eyes wide and release. Good. Okay, the last exercise is called palming. We do this in yoga sometimes at the end of a class. You'll see a teacher do it. So rubbing the right and the left palms together very vigorously. So we're creating an energetic field. And that energy and warmth and heat from friction will be placed over our eyes. It will be very soothing for them for the end of this practice. So rub them until they really feel toasty warm, as vigorously as you can. And then with little cups, place them over your eyes. So your fingers are on your forehead and the cup of the middle of your hand is over your eyes. Just take a couple of nice, easy breaths. Feeling the warmth penetrate to your eyes and relax all the muscles that you've worked so much today. And then just bring your hands across your face and down. Good. And we'll do that one more time. So you can do this any time of day when your eyes are feeling strained and you're sat at your desk or whatever. Just rub your hands vigorously. It also helps to stimulate left and right side of the brain, balancing that too. So lots of benefits, especially if you have cold hands like I often do. It feels really good. And then just cup the palms over the eyes. So you're not actually pressing on the eyes with the skin of your hands. It's just a little cup of warm energy. And just take that in, accepting and appreciating the attention and time you've given your eyes today. Really good affirmations to tell yourself that eyes, I care about you. I want you to be able to see so I can see the world and enjoy it. So thanking them for their effort today as you did these exercises. Thank you for joining me. If you have any feedback or suggestions, please leave your comments or contact me. And I hope to see you again on the mat sometime soon. Namaste.